So, to talk about today's spelling, we have been reading and writing and doing a lot with different words and trying to learn to spell them. And some words you can spell really quickly, and some words are a little tougher. Correct? We have to work on them a little bit. So, today let's try a new thing. Maybe will work for you. And it is that you know how many letters are in the word. So sometimes you can say to Mom, how many letters are in speech? And she'll tell you 6. There are 6 dots there. So you're going to try to write the word speech across those dots. Now the easiest thing to hear is the ch, right? Oh, look, I wrote those right. Ch. But the other thing that you need is the beginning. Oops, I made the S backwards. Each. Well, you know there's an E. What's that other one going to be? Speech. It can only be an A or an E, because EA says E and EE says E. So either one of those I would know what you were trying to write, but to do it correctly it's actually 2 E's. So there's the word speech. Does it look right? Yeah. Does it look right if we put the A there? You've read a lot of books. Does that look like the word speech? If it looks a little funny to you, it really is 2 E's. Speech. So what if we try an even longer word? Let's try the word celebrate. That big long one, it has 9 spaces in it. Celebrate. So you might know how to spell the word sell and start with that. Sell. Sell You could put a U, but lots of letters can make that remember? So it could be an A. That's probably what I would guess. But let's try the first. Celebrate. Br is B-R, br-a-t. Uh-oh, I know that says, excuse me, this part says brat. So now it says celebrat. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Celebrat. Well, I know that we need an E on the end to make that brat say brate. So if I put an E here, that means I got to get rid of a letter somewhere. And my guess is one of these L's, right? So now we have celebrate. And if you wrote that on your spelling, I would know what you were trying to write, or you were writing it in your story. But does it look right to you? Does that look like the word celebrate that you've seen before? Something looks funny. Well, I talked about the A and the U. What if we made it an A? Does that look better? Celebrate. Huh. Anybody else think of anything else? Well, there is another letter that makes the S. Celebrate. Celebrate. That's how it's spelled. Although it's all one word, there's not a big space. Celebrate. So, for today's assignment, you're going to do something a little bit like that, where you have to try to spell a word by knowing how many parts are in it. So, you're going to have a piece of paper. There are gold papers, and you will have to have a partner to do your assignment today. There are gold papers and kind of a pinkish color. It's a lot like the color of this shirt, actually. It's a pinkish, orangish color. Anyway, so there are 2 papers. One's pink, one's orange. The gold one, it's not orange, it's gold, says list A, and the pinkish one says list B. And then with it are 2, I guess they're boxes. So let me show you what your lists are going to look like, and then you can see exactly how it is that you're supposed to do this assignment. So there are two papers. One is kind of golden and one is kind of pinkish color. And they have two lists on them. The lists do not have the same words on them. So I don't remember all the words right off the top of my head, but if list A said sneeze and a chew and cold, you see a theme coming here, and flu, okay. Then list B has a whole different list. It's entirely different. It's like eat and hungry and lunchtime. It's a nice long word. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So the lists are not the same. List A is here. List B is here. Now, if you're the person with this gold list A paper, you are not writing this word here. That's not your assignment. Your job is to say, list A person goes first. You say to your partner, sneeze. And then you tell them how many letters it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sneeze has 6 letters. Now this person over here on their pinkish sheet is going to try to write that word sneeze. Sneeze. Okay, so they write it on their paper. And then they say to you, so how do you really spell it? And then you tell them the correct spelling because they're going to write it right here. Sneeze. And they can fix theirs if they want to. Sneeze. Now, then that person who has the pinkish paper is going to tell the other person their first word. And it's eat. None of your words are that easy, but eat. So this person's going to write eat. Let's pretend he doesn't know it. Eat. Does that look right for eat? Something looks wrong there, doesn't it? So maybe they'll try again. And they'll come up with this for eat. Eat. And then the person with the pinkish paper will say, you spell eat, E-A-T. And so they'll write E-A-T. And they'll come over here and fix their mistake. E-A-T. And you just keep going back and forth until you get all the words done. And I think you have 8 or 9 words. I don't remember. But you go back and forth with your partner. Now you'll have to stay 6 feet apart and talk to one another. But you have done some other partner things. I think you can do that. So, but when you partner up, you have to have someone with a gold paper and someone with a pink paper to partner up. And that's your assignment for today. Thanks much. Bye.